Namaste and welcome. Please make sure you've warmed up your body in some way before diving into this practice. Coming to stand at the front of your mat. Inhale, arms rise, palms touch, reaching for the sky. Exhaling, hands come down the center line. Bend the knees, hands to the sacrum, standing Anahata, so standing back bend here, rooting the heels. Exhale and fold. We gently massage down the backs of the legs, bending the knees if you need to. Inhaling, drawing the hands up the front of the legs. Bend the knees, hands to the sacrum. Feeling the spine grow tall as you begin to arc back, looking up. Exhaling, fold, massage down the backs of the legs, bending the knees if you need to. Inhaling, drawing the hands up the front of the legs, bend the knees, hands to the sacrum, standing Anahata, extending the heart towards the sky. Exhaling and fold, massaging down the backs of the legs. Bend the knees if you need to, flare the elbows, thighs towards the belly. Inhaling, stepping the feet hip width apart, bend the knees, come down into Malasana, yogic squat. You're welcome to raise the heels slightly. As you exhaling, chin to chest. Inhale, press the elbows to the inner thighs, draw the heart forward and look up. Exhale and bow. Inhale and open. Exhale and bow. Inhale and open. And twisting to the right, left arm supports you, right arm is behind you. Come through center, right arm on the mat, left arm reaches around and behind you. Inhaling center, exhaling left arm forward, right arm back. Inhaling center, exhaling right arm forward, left arm comes back. So really enjoying a twist here in the upper back. And changing sides, that's it. Inhaling center and exhaling, twisting and opening towards the left. Inhale center. Interlock the fingers, palms turn towards the sky. Feel the polarity between the arms and the feet. Release the hands. Take a seat. Hugging in the knees, heels towards the sitting bones, rounding the spine. Inhaling, drawing the thighs towards the belly, looking up. Exhaling, rounding the spine. Inhale, gathering, lifting, looking up. Exhale, rounding and releasing. Inhale, gathering in. Extend the arms forward, engaging the belly as you gently roll down onto the mat. Soles of the feet are on the mat, heels draw close to the hips. Reaching for the heels to check your alignment. As you're ready, we inhale, press into the feet, squeeze the thighs together, roll up the spine, belly presses towards the sky. Exhaling, gently rolling down the spine through the vertebrae. So we're just gently warming up the spine here. Inhaling, lifting the hips, rolling up the spine, belly towards the thighs. And exhaling, gently coming down. So really using the hands for support. You're welcome to put a block between your thighs as well to ensure that the thighs stay active. Inhaling, lifting the hips, taking a few breaths here. You're welcome to use the hands for support. Releasing the hands, exhaling, gently roll down the spine. Continuing on, staying with that variation, or as you like. We inhale as the hips lift, the arms extend over the crown of the head. So the hips and the arms are moving at the same time. So breath-initiated movement. Inhaling as the hips lift, the arms rise. They come up and over the crown of the head, reaching for the floor behind you as the hips rise. Exhaling, arms gently release, tucking in the tailbone, rolling down the spine. Readjusting the feet if you need to. Inhale, hips rise, arms reach over the crown of the head. And exhaling, you're welcome to interlock the fingers behind you. Different variation here. Using the hands for support, stepping the feet together, and maybe raising one leg. Spread the toes, activate the leg. Changing sides here. Continuing to squeeze the thighs together for strength. Arms extend over the crown of the head. And exhaling, lowering the hips and the arms at the same time. Hugging in the knees, spiraling the knees away from each other. So you can stay with whichever variation suits your spine, suits your body. Remembering you can come back to any of these variations at any time. Enjoying a few breaths in Happy Baby, knees towards the armpits, holding the inner arches of the feet, breathing into the lower back here. Remembering if you feel any tension at any time, please come out of the pose. It's all about creating a healthy relationship with the spine as we integrate Anahata, the heart space within our practice. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, knees touching, deep breaths. Just feeling the earth supporting you beneath you. And exhaling, hands either side of the hips. Knees point towards the sky, feet a hip distance apart. Inhaling, lift the hips, arms come up over the crown of the head. Optional here, bend the elbows, hands either side of the ears. Squeeze the elbows together, press and lift onto the crown of the head. Keep the thighs squeezing together. And then pressing into the hands, straighten the arms, neck is soft. Coming into full Urdhva Dhanurasana, so full wheel pose. Staying here for a few breaths. Feeling integrated, feeling strong. Tucking in the chin, exhaling, releasing down, lift the heels, extend the arms and we roll down the spine, releasing the hips at the same time. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, knees touching, feet wide. Deep breaths here. Just enjoying the integration time. And then release the hands, knees point to the sky. Inhale, lift the hips, the arms extend over the crown of the head. Bending the elbows either side of the ears, pressing up into full Urdhva Dhanurasana. Stepping the feet a little closer to the hands, perhaps lift the heels, relax the neck. Medicine for the spine. That's it. Feeling a complete opening in the total front of the body. Thighs, belly, heart. Heels release, tucking the chin, roll down the spine, lift the heels. And then, as before, placing one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, feet wide, knees together. Enjoying some breaths. So each time we come up, it's slightly different. There's a different variation to play with, and you're welcome to stay with whichever variation suits your body, serves your body. Feet a hip distance apart, knees point to the sky, release the arms. Inhaling, rolling up the spine, raise the arms over the crown of the head. Hands either side of the shoulders, pressing up into full Urdhva Dhanurasana. Step the feet together, and then raising one leg towards the sky. Spread the toes, reaching, pointing holes in the sky with the toes. Exhaling, changing sides. That's it, pressing evenly into the hands. Gently lowering down with the leg, lift the heels. Tucking in the chin, bend the elbows, lowering down, and the arms release as the hips lower. Integration time, one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, knees together, feet wide. Deep breaths. So remembering each time we rise, it's a new opportunity to be curious about the body, to create an honest relationship with your body. Exhaling, releasing the hands, knees point to the sky. And then as you're ready, lifting the hips, the arms extend over the crown of the head. Hands either side of the shoulders, pressing up into full Urdhva Dhanurasana, staying with the previous variations, or lifting the heels, creating space in the spine. And then if you have the opening in the shoulders, walk the hands towards the heels, and then link the thumbs. Enjoy a different variation here in Viparita. Lift the heels, create space along the spine, tucking in the chin. Medicine for the shoulders. It's quite a deep opening here in the shoulders. And then as you're ready, coming down onto the crown of the head, lifting back up into full Urdhva Dhanurasana. Feel the power in the thighs. Tuck in the chin, gently roll down the spine, release the arms. And then happy baby once again, bend the knees towards the shoulders, holding the inner arches of the feet. You're welcome to rock a little from side to side, massaging the lower back. Deep, nourishing breaths. Releasing the feet, hugging in the knees, chin to chest, lifting the shoulder blades. And then make your way to sitting, either rock and roll through the spine or roll to one side and press yourself up to seated position. It's taking your time. Soles of the feet on the mat. Heels about a foot width away from the sitting bones. Hands are resting behind you, fingertips point away. Extend the left arm out at shoulder height. We draw the arm along the horizon. As it comes over the crown of the head, we lift the hips and reach back. And then exhaling, returning in the same pathway. Inhaling, left arm draws along the horizon, then it comes up over the crown of the head, following the pathway with the eyes. Exhaling, take a seat, left arm opens. Inhaling, drawing the arm along the horizon, reaching back and behind you. And exhaling, take a seat. So these are preparations for the full Urdhva Dhanurasana mandala. So changing sides, right arm out at shoulder height. Draw the arm along the horizon, lift the hips, arching back. And exhale, take a seat. The right arm traces back along the horizon. And again, inhaling, lifting and arching back. And exhaling, coming back and take a seat. Last cycle here, inhaling, lifting. Thighs are even. And exhaling, coming back. That's it. Hugging in the knees, rounding the spine, just releasing any rigidity, any tension in the sacrum, the vertebrae, just rounding and releasing the spine. So we're going to try that one more time. I would suggest watching first and listening to my voice if you can't see me while you're doing it. Left arm out at shoulder height, drawing the arm along the horizon, reaching back, left thumb towards the center, right thumb turns in, left thumb turns out, and then we shift our weight onto the left arm as the right arm comes over and out to the right side. Inhale, right arm along the horizon, reaching back. Right thumb to the center, left thumb turns in, right thumb rotates out. Weight is on the right side as the left comes over and out to the left. So I would suggest watching that a couple of times and then trying it. It does involve a lot of flexibility in the shoulders and the spine. So if you don't get it straight away, remember, a little bit every day is better than nothing. And as you're ready, making your way into Baddha Konasana, knees wide, soles of the feet together. Wrapping the first two fingers and thumb around the big toes. Inhale, lengthening. Spine grows tall. And exhaling, folding over the feet, flaring the elbows. Inhaling, rolling up the spine. And exhaling, flaring the elbows as you fold and surrender. Forehead towards the earth. You're welcome to rest your head on a pillow or some blocks. Deep breaths here into the kidneys, the lower back, along the spine, breathing into the back of the heart, breathing into the inner thighs. Inhaling, rolling up the spine, draw the knees together, extending the legs out. Inhale, arms to the sky, interlock the thumbs, spread the fingers. Exhale, arms out at shoulder height, and then begin to reach forward beyond the toes. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhaling, arms out at shoulder height, gather the arms together as you reach forward. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, they open, and we reach, resting the hands on the thighs, the shins, or around the feet. Interlocking the first two fingers around the toes. And then just folding forward wherever your hands are, rippling, moving, flowing, creating space, and then exhaling through the mouth as you settle down. Surrendering your weight forward. Remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Deep breaths. And gently rolling up the spine. And then continuing the momentum as you come over into Halasana, the plow. Then using the legs for momentum as you roll back into Paschimottanasana. And then feet over the crown of the head into Halasana, the plow. Just gently shifting forward and back if it's okay on your neck, if it's okay on your spine. Just finding that pendulum-like movement between the two asanas. Coming into Halasana, the plow, using the hands for support, raising one leg to the sky. And then gently changing sides, spreading the toes, activating the legs. Maybe bending one leg. And then beginning to reach for the mat behind you with the toes. If you touch, great. If not, great. Just come down in a supported way. If you do touch, change the feet and then kick the legs back over the crown of the head into Halasana. And then come back into the supported bridge pose. Release the hands, lift the heels, roll down the spine. And hugging in the knees, spiraling the knees away from you. Holding the inner ankles. And allowing the knees to flare away from you. Breathing deeply into the hips and feeling that beautiful release in the lower back and the inner thighs. Soles of the feet on the mat, crossing the right thigh over the left, arms out at shoulder height. Knees gently release to the left, head is neutral or looking to the right. Breathing into the right side body. Just feeling the beautiful realignment of the spine as we twist. So counter poses are very important. This feeds the nervous system, balances out the mind. Then as you're ready, drawing the knees through center, uncrossing, changing sides, left thigh over the right. Knees gently release to the right, head is neutral or looking to the left. Eyes can be closed or at a half gaze. Staying for as long as you like in the twist. Twisting is a beautiful therapeutic way to release any rigidity in the spine. It's also great for cleansing, helping the digestive process. And as you're ready, coming back through center and crossing the legs, hugging in the knees, chin to chest. Once again, making your way through up to sitting, rolling to one side, pressing yourself up, or rock and rolling through the spine. And then coming up to a comfortable seat. Inhale, arms rise, palms touch. Exhale, hands come down the center line. Just rubbing the hands on the lower back, the sacrum. Giving some love here, healing energy. And brushing the hands down the thighs, hands in prayer position. Gratitude for the strength, the flexibility, the opening of the body in all directions. Just enjoying a few breaths in meditation, honoring gratitude, recognizing your potential, and enjoying the journey as you go. Blessings on your path. Namaste.